Take a look at this image. Isn't it just fun? The colors, the imagery, it just kind of pulls you in. And when it does, we're pretty sure you'll be happy it did.
We are, of course, talking about the Community Players of Salisbury's production of Roald Dahl's Matilda. With us, director and Miss Trunchbull. This is Ken Johnson. Also, actress Isabel Cockey, who plays Matilda. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. So, Miss Trunchbull.
Don't throw us in the chokey.
No, I'll try not to.
Give us an overview. Give us an overview.
All right. So Matilda is a story of it's an extraordinary little girl with some extraordinary powers, who her life is just not very good. She's got two very, very mean parents. She's got Miss Trunchbull, her school teacher, mistress, and then she just has to take life as it is. And the whole thing is she wants to change her story. So she takes hold of things and just changes her story.
Ah.
So it's probably something people can relate to these days, you know?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay, so I've got to know, Isabel, this is a big role for you. Tell me a little bit about what you thought when you got cast as Matilda.
Well, when I first got cast as Matilda, I was excited to, be portraying this role. I also,
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, Ken, why did the Community Players decide on this particular?
Actually, this was my daughter's favorite movie. I think she wore out like 4 or 5 VHS tapes when it first came out.
Oh my!
So then when they made a musical, of course, I had to take her to see it. And we went to the Kennedy Center, sat in about the very last seat in the last row, and we fell in love with it then. So we had to go back and see it again and again, and then. When the rights came out last year, it was like, oh, nope, we're doing this.
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Ken, I've got to know. All right, you've got a big role, Miss Trunchbull.
Yes.
It's a female, of course.
Yes.
How'd you prepare for this?
All right, it's going to sound creepy, but
Sure.
I've been watching larger women walk around. Is that creepy? Well, Mrs. Trunchbull, she's a large woman anyway, so we had rehearsal and I was told that I walk like a guy, so.
So you had to change your walk.
I did.
And you therefore did a study of your character type.
Yes, exactly.
Can you give us like a little voice, how you do the Trunchbull voice?
I just kind of raise it up and up and a little bit here. You're a scrimp, a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole, denizen of the underworld, a member of the mafia.
Oh my goodness. So, as Matilda, it sounds like your character goes through a lot of emotions.
yes, sir.
Yeah, can you tell us what it was like to play that role?
Well, at times, her parents abuse her basically.
Yeah.
So she's, she's trying, she takes it and says that she has to change things.
Right.
So she's sad sometimes, but also times she's happy because she's changing stuff.
Right.
Sure. So it sounds like, of course, this is something people are going to want to come see. So tell us when we can do that.
The shows are November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and it's at Wahai Auditorium. I think that's, 8 o'clock on Friday and Saturday night, and 2 o'clock matinee on Sunday.
Is there anybody in particular that you're really trying to reach?
I think pretty much your I don't want to call them middle aged. Your 20, 30-year-olds who grew up watching the movie.
Right.
But the musical itself is a lot different from the movie. It's not the movie at all. It's a whole lot different from the movie. So.
All right. So.
It's exciting.
Yes.
There's your invitation.
Exactly.
All right.
And if this is not reason enough to get your tickets, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna give
We're
you some more
going
reason.
on location next to hear Isabel perform at the Community Players home base.